day, and we have other news right now to tell you about making Sacramento streets safer. That is the goal of a new proposal that city leaders are working on right now. Just last week, a woman was hit by a car in the Land Park neighborhood, and we just learned today that the woman died from her injuries. KCRA 3's Orko Manna is live for us right now near where the crash happened. This is out on Sutterville Road. So Orko, this is one of the places that the city is trying to focus on and fix, right?
Yeah, Gulson, according to the city, this roadway is considered a high injury network. That's because of the number of crashes that have happened here that have resulted in injuries and death. The new proposal laid out in these pages here is being submitted today, and the main mission is to try and fix areas like this across the city.
I do think we have to do something.
Sacramento Vice Mayor Katie Maple trying to accelerate improvements to Sacramento streets. She's introducing a proposal that would declare a state of emergency in response to the city's road safety crisis.
State of emergencies on other public health issues that can sometimes open the door for state and federal funds. We don't know the answer to that right now, but for me, I'm willing to try.
The plan includes a public education campaign, more police enforcement, and a directive to expedite safety projects. Maple's push for change prompted by a deadly crash in Land Park. Police say a driver hit a woman Thursday night on Sutterville Road. That woman has died.
I'm devastated hearing about another loss, and I don't feel comfortable moving forward without trying to do something at least. And so that this is the starting point.
Deborah Banks, executive director of the Sacramento Area Bicycle Advocates, says cyclists and pedestrians are in constant danger.
Any driver is surrounded by 4,000 pounds of steel. We aren't.
She believes a state of emergency will open up more funding options for road projects, which right now are primarily done through grants, which can take up to 10 years.
It's very possible that we get funds more quickly directly into the city's coffers, into public works, then they can go about doing the job that they need to do.
Slow Down Sacramento founder Isaac Gonzalez says a state of emergency is long overdue.
It's a public health crisis that we're seeing. It's an epidemic of injuries and deaths.
Data shows that since 2012, 264 people have died from crashes in Sacramento. Gonzalez says he hopes this new effort prevents future traffic fatalities.
I'm glad to see that the city is really deciding to take this seriously, declare an emergency, and say that we don't want to see any more people on our streets dying.
Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg saying a lack of money is why many problem streets have not been fixed.
We can't get to most of them because of funding. Well, this is a call to action to figure this part out.
And part of the new proposal is a renewed effort by the city to commit to Vision Zero. That's a city-led effort to eliminate traffic deaths and injuries by 2027. Reporting live in Sacramento tonight, Orko Manna, KCRA 3 News.
So yeah, Orko, they've got to work the funding out on this whole thing, but what else can the city be doing until that happens?
Yeah, well, we heard from the city and from those advocates we spoke to. They both said the same thing, talking about what are known as quick bills. They're essentially temporary fixes to the roads. Think of signage and barriers, things like that, that can help prevent traffic fatalities and deaths until that funding comes in to make those changes more permanent.
Okay. Orko, thank you.